Welcome back to my channel. It's another edition of Views from the Six. This one's a little tough one because what's going on in the news or what just happened yesterday. 19 kids were brutally shot at a elementary school, and it's just crazy that this happens in America so often that you almost get desensitized to it because it happens so often. Matter of fact, it just happened. A mass shooting, that is. What, a week or so ago in Buffalo at a grocery store. And I guess the question is when. Well, first, definitely want to send love and prayers to the victims and their families and that whole community there, as well as the community up in Buffalo. But at what point do we say enough is enough? At what point do we do something about this, being that it happens so often in America? It's crazy. Like, especially when we go and we look at, this is an elementary school. These are kids. Sandy Hook were kids. All the high school people were kids. It's happening in the church. It's happening in movie theaters. It's happening everywhere. I think in Las Vegas they had the ones when they were at a concert or something like that. Like, it just keeps happening and we keep doing nothing. And I think the majority of America is ready for some type of gun reform, but because of the numbers and the way that the government is set up, and because of, let's be honest, what is it, the gun lobbyists, nothing happens. All we give every time is thoughts and prayers, and at this point, thoughts and prayers is it's time to do a little bit more. It's time to take action on it. Being a father myself, having an 18-year-old that is in high school, it's crazy to me that for her to get a driver's license, she has to take a written test. She has to actually take a driving test, and then she can get her license. But as an 18-year-old, she can go buy a gun. And I mean, yeah, there's a background check, but that's it, right? In my opinion, this is just one part of my solution. Is, hey, we need to have a written test about, hey, this is about guns, about gun safety, about how to protect yourself the right way. And I say that as a gun owner. There needs to be an actual shooting test so that, hey, you shoot exactly what you're trying to shoot. We know that you have that capability. You know how you know what you're doing with this weapon. And there needs to be penalties for those who, not only those who do these shootings, but if this happens with your gun, there has to be a penalty for you as well. Unfortunately, but that's where we're at right now. We have to be more. We have to do more, I should say, and we have to hold Congress to the fire. I think one of my biggest issues with voting, and I love voting, I think everybody should vote, is that they're single issue voters, and the way that the politicians play it is, hey, this side is going to take away your guns and we're not. But at the end of the day, it's not true. There needs to be more regulations. And I have a friend that's really big on no, they're gonna take my guns, and no, they can't tell me what kind of guns I should have and what's an assault rifle, what's not. It doesn't really matter. And his big issue is that, hey, if the government, for whatever reason, turns over on its people, and we have to build a militia or something like that. My thing is, what's the probability in the next 10 years that that's going to happen versus the probability that there's going to be 10 more mass shootings? I think we weigh heavier on the mass shootings is most likely what's going to happen. But we have to do something. Thoughts and prayers aren't enough. It's time to take action. Last time we had gun reform was after the shooting of JFK and Martin Luther King, which, you know, they had lived their lives and they were probably at the peak of what they were going to do. But at the same time, we have children, kids, and I have a third grader. Imagine you send your kid to school, your third grader, and then this happens and they don't come home, and now you got to bury that child. I know what kind of hole that'll put inside of me. Think about that, and let's do better, man. Until next time, man, y'all just be safe. Home run,
yourself, you need balance too.